Hello everyone, Jensen Organist here, and welcome back to another episode of Apotheosis. Hope you all are having a good day today. So, last time we explored this absolutely massive palace. We spoke with Malus. And yeah, I've done a little bit more looking around. Haven't seen a ton of stuff. I realize there is probably a ton here that I am missing. But, yeah, my patience is waning. I was kind of... I was under the impression that I was getting relatively close to the end of this map, and after the last episode, I popped over into my creative world and did a little bit of exploring on the... Ooh, library. Library with parkour, which I am not doing. Oh, hi. Okay, there is a thing upstairs. Yeah, so I flew around the moon here in creative. I swear this moon is about half the size of Drehmal. And we all know how big Drehmal is. Yeah. So, yeah, I understand now when someone said, "Oh, you're gonna be a while," with this part of the game. Yeah, I do see how that is the case. And where are we? Have I been in... Did I come in here last time? I honestly have no idea. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna keep exploring. I know I'm probably missing things. But I need to move on, and we need to have a little bit of a talk. So we're going to go out exploring, try to find some other things here on Lodar, and yeah, we're gonna keep the adventure going for sure. Can I really not summon Icicle here? And then the real question will be, can I get up here? And I'm thinking the answer to that question is... no. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't need to... We'll be strategical about this. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna get up high. And then we're gonna hop off and fly over to the wall. At which point we will get back inside, assuming I don't do something really dumb. Or, you know, what we call typical. And then we will just warp Icicle over here. Icicle, there you are. All right. That's not me that needs to eat. That's Icicle. And Icicle's fine. Okay. So, I have been round and round on when to have this conversation, and I was thinking that, like, when we got to the end of it, I would give my overall thoughts on the map and everything here. But I think I want to do that now, so that you kind of all know where I am with this map, and to maybe explain my process for progressing through the last part. Oh, jeez. Yeah, through progressing through the last part of the map. So, what I want to say up front is this map is absolutely incredible, visually stunning. I really appreciate the work that the developers put into this. I said this a few episodes back, but this really is like a complete game, separate game within Minecraft. Look at that tree. That's so cool. What is? Is it just? Oh, they're cobwebs. Okay. Also, there's a thing over there. Let's go see the thing. I don't know what the best way to get down there is. So, we'll just do sidestepping down the mountain. Okay. Yeah. And so like I really appreciate, the work that went into this. I appreciate the lore of the world. Ooh, almost stepped in lava. I was gonna say, tell me this river goes all the way through. No, we're good. We can be safe here. The thing that has been a growing source of frustration is the lack of clear direction in the game. I need to be really careful here. Like you get things every so often that are like, go here, do this thing. And that's good. But like you get to a city, and there's no real clear direction. And I know there are books and things, which do kind of point you. And I will admit that, like, the books do help. The problem is, I'm not carrying 50 books with me, and it's really hard to go back and refer to those. Let's take this. Those idiot clerics at Naharja are fools. They call our practice barbaric, but cannot see through their own lies. We are vicious indeed, but that viciousness is not without purpose. Through glorious torture we have determined a universal truth, one that no arcanist or mystic is privy to. The secrets of emotion, the secrets of the soul, these truths elude the erudite priests that are privy only to those willing to suffer for them. Through the use of alchemy, we have determined the three primal emotions: pain, pleasure, and fear. We have encountered this before. I think that was on the island. I'm struggling to remember names. What we got in here? Weakness. Don't need that. Whew, diamond. Amethyst. Gotta take the amethyst. That's a spawner. And now it's a goner. Let's see. What's over here? Torture chambers, probably. Although all the primal emotions are fundamental to the soul, pain could be described as the most basic. Pain is induced in the soul via presence of negative stimuli. Pain motivates being to distance themselves from said stimuli, usually as fast as possible. Pain causes the release of primal energy. By torturing subjects, we are able to generate, extract, and store large amounts of primal energy. Charming. Lovely. Okay. Oh, no, that's right. We saw that. Yep. So there's probably a level dedicated to each one of these emotions, I'm guessing. Button? No button? Anybody in there? Doesn't look like it. Anybody in there? No. Anybody in there? No. And that appears to be the end of it. I was expecting more. Okay. There might be more if we excavate the staircase on the other side. Or we go up here. I don't really need any of that. Pleasure. Pleasure is in many ways a counterpart of pain. It is a slightly more well-formed emotion requiring positive stimuli. Food, music, and love all induce pleasure. Pleasure can also be artificially induced via drugs. Pleasure is useful in the primal energy refinement process. While there are many ways to turn primal energy into usable forms, the easiest all involve pleasure rituals. Once this refinement is done, we are able to use primal energy as we would any other alchemical catalyst, albeit one more powerful than any other known reagent. Okay. Alright, and I'm guessing if we continue to head up, we will eventually find outside. I don't think I want to fall down there. Oh, you were already down there. Oh, did I miss a book? I might have missed a book. Keep working our way up. Up this way? Yes. What was the third emotion? Was it fear? We're going to play on my fear of heights. What is that? Probably where we're going next. That's nothing. Uh-oh. And fear. Fear is the third and final primal emotion. Beings feel fear when faced with danger or otherwise threatened. There are many reactions to fear, such as paralysis, attempts to fight back, or attempts to flee. Of course, all three reactions are futile when gagged and bound, as many of our subjects are. Fear, like all three emotions, is a useful catalyst in alchemical rituals. With the power of fear, we have created a new tool for the Talon to assist keeping the mortal vermin in check. This serum can be administered at range and will put the subject into shock, able only to speak the truth when interrogated. The lingering psychological effects on the subjects are not ideal, but such a powerful tool is worth the consequences. Lovely. And at the top of it all, we have apparently a large crossbow. All right. Cool. So, up the mountain or over this way? I was headed that way. I was going to do a circle tour of the moon here. I mean, this is kind of central, so I think we will be able to come back to it. So I think I am going back to the bridge. Don't need that. So we will resume our journey. I will resume my ramblings. Right, Icicle? Okay. Where was I? That's a good question. This is a sword. Ah, that's cool. Well, there's something else to explore. But yeah, I think I was talking about lack of direction here. I'm going to need to go all the way down here to be able to go up there. There we go. I understand that there are limits in what can be done in Minecraft. I don't know why I have a lantern. You know, from the standpoint of, you know, being able to track quests and things like that. Like, I do understand that. Um, but when I don't have something that I can easily look at and go, oh, okay, I need to be going to, XZ location. Um, or, once I reach, this city, I should be looking for, this building, which will then have something that would be worth finding. Instead it's, okay, I've reached a new city. Great. Where am I supposed to go? What's important? What's not important? That is a very large B. Okay. Well, there's something down in the middle. Oh, look at that waterfall. I love the green-colored water. That's cool. All right. Well, I think I'm going to fly there. And we'll probably head towards that back to the back of my head. That's the back of Icicle's head, but we're going to head towards those rings over there. All right. Icicle, I'll meet you on the other side. And I hope these bees don't attack me. Am I being followed? No. Okay, good. Oh, that was a fireball flying at me. Oh! They're not bees. They're ghasts. Clever. Ow! Oh, that made him mad. Ow! What the? Okay, he seems to be leaving me alone now. Atop the second tallest water spire. What? Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, this is going to be fun. Cool, and apparently I'm getting poisoned, so that's lovely. Alright, where's my boat? But yeah, so oh, there's a dolphin. The dolphin's not doing well. Yeah, just really struggling with clear goals. And like I said, I understand this is Minecraft. There are things that are difficult to do, within the limits of this game. Like, I do understand that. It's just for, like, the kind of gamer that I am, I need a little bit, I need my handheld a little bit more. I don't have a problem with open world games per se. I've played plenty of them. But I need more direction. So that I don't feel like I'm stumbling through blind. And I think that's what I have felt through a lot of this playthrough is just... I definitely came into it blind. Like, I will admit that. I did not know what I was getting myself into. And, I've been very pleasantly surprised, by everything that has been found in the game. But... yeah, it's stretching on, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I think that, like, the presence of divinity feels stronger here. I feel like if I wasn't doing this as a Minecraft series, and only playing, an hour or so a week, I might be following the story better. I might feel a little bit more cohesion. I'd also play for longer segments at a time. The Mystic Gallery. What do we got? Kive appraises your accuracy. Discovered the Mystic Gallery. On the sacred plateau lies a trial of Kive. Let your senses grow and begin to thrive. With an arrow, pierce the center of 5. What? Pierce the center of 5. Does that mean I'm supposed to shoot an arrow through 5 rings? Am I supposed to shoot through 5 of these? One. Two. 3. Maybe 4. 5. Okay. I don't think that went through 5 rings. See, and again, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I get that, okay, there's something I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to be shooting an arrow. You know, and I don't mind puzzles, but, like, there's so many rings here. Am I supposed to find 5 in a row and shoot an arrow through them? Am I supposed to shoot through 5 different ones? I don't know. And maybe you all think I'm incredibly dense, and, you know, admittedly, I can be very dense. But yeah, like, obviously it seems like there's something important to this. But I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. So we're going to go explore that. Oh, what is this? Alright, we're going to explore this first. Oh, okay. I did learn a thing. Where'd that bee go? Okay, I learned a thing. The jump scare meteors, yeah, those are kind of a big deal. We're gonna go find where that crashed, because yeah, see what that is? Yeah, that is a block of, I don't know if that's, what is that? Celestial stuff? What is it? I forget what it's called. The sky's falling. I'm assuming this is ancient debris. Yeah, okay. Stellar refuse. So, find a fallen meteorite, obtain celestial debris. So now we can really upgrade armor. That's gonna be really nice. So we'll have to be watching for those meteors. We missed a bunch of them in the last episode. But yeah, okay. So we got this thing here. Is there a way in? Alright, anything up here at the top? No? Oh, there's a chest down here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh, there are lots of... mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. I hope those are normal bees. I need a bed. Where's my bed? No, that's not icicle. Okay, I do hope that sets my respawn point. Oh, look at them all. Ow. They don't hit very hard, so that's kind of nice. Oh, I take it back! I'm gonna die. Spam. Oh. Oh, no. I'm almost out of food. Ow. Okay. So, is that everybody? Hopefully. All that for a mending book. Cool. Icicle, look out. No, I'm flying. This is not good. Okay. Icicle, get me out of here. Okay, we escaped. But yeah, all this is to say that I was okay when I thought I was getting close to the end. Knowing that we're probably on this moon for another 10-15 episodes is not helping yeah, it's not helping my motivation for this series. Just be glad I am committed to seeing it through to the end. And I don't want you to take this that I'm not enjoying working through this map, because I am. It's just that some days it gets to be a little much. And some days are better than others. Some days I'm like, absolutely, like, yes, let's get into Apotheosis, let's go see what we can find today. But there are other days that I'm out of food. I'm not out of food. And then something like that happens. Wonderful. Where are we going to return to? Should have seen that coming. The good news is... Where did the... Oh, there it is. The good news is it's easy to get back to the moon, because we have a gate now. The bad news is there's no quick way to get around the world once you're there. So... Yeah. I'm looking at my recording time and seeing that we are coming up on a half an hour. And that's me rambling. So, let's go ahead and head off, and it will at least make the progress back, and I will finish up my thoughts, and then we'll pick up this journey next time. But yeah. So, yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to get at with all of this is, you know, if I disappear for a week, you know, or so from the series, it's just me resetting. And, you know, if I get to episodes where I kind of speed run some things, you know, and they're more editing than, you know, real-time exploring, just know that that's kind of where that's coming from, is coming from a desire to kind of move this along a little bit. You know, I had no idea when I started this map that it was going to go this long, because I think I'm coming up on close to a year in this series. I'm not sure when I actually released the first episode. The joy of being able to pause a recording. January 23rd. So yes, so I have been in this for over a year. Never thought that it was going to go on this long. And honestly, with how much is left to do, you know, we're looking at potentially, you know, another 3 or 4 months before we get there. So, yeah. Now, I mean, obviously, as was just demonstrated there, we have the ability to, to go back to Dremel if, that was the direction that I wanted to go. We could go and finish that, but I want to do this moon justice. I know there is worthwhile stuff to find here. And obviously a lot of the work went into this part of the map. So, we're going to give it its due. I might drown before I actually mine this. I guess I could stand on top of it and mine it. Yeah, that would have made sense. I didn't realize it was one block down when I was swimming towards it. All right, we got 2 now. So, yeah. So that's where I am. And that's where we're going to leave it off for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with my ramblings. And yeah, we will see you real soon.